silver tubers. I gotta turn this torch down. There we go. It is so good to be with you guys today. It's a beautiful Sunday here in Oklahoma. Perfect weather for pouring some snowflake bars. So I've got the mold heated up, the 2017 snowflake bars. I'm going to pour some here. I've already got a few orders, and so I gotta get cracking. Yeah, look at that, shiny. Look at that shiny. Whee! Gotta find somewhere to set these. There we go. I like that one. Like it, I like it, I like it. We're gonna pour a whole bunch of them. It's about 60, there we go. It's about 60 some degrees outside, which is perfect for pouring with the door open, the garage door open. Ooh, that's a good one. I'm gonna re-pour this. I want this one a little bit heavier. Ah, look at that baby jump like a frog. Keep that mold good and warm. Oh, that sound. Love that sound. Let's take this over here. We're going to set them right here as we pour them. Dry those crucible tongs off. We don't want to get those wet. And then grab a hot crucible with wet tongs. That's not good. So, pour another one here. This crucible is just about had it. It's getting a wee bit thin. Ooh, look at that one. Oh, that one got a neat little pucker right in the center. See that pucker right in the center. Pour a nice little row of them. We've got 5 poured. Got quite a few more to pour, I think. Ah. Zoom in a little bit so we can see the silver being poured. I love watching that silver as it hits that mold. It's kind of difficult to work around the tripod. Thought about at one point getting a GoPro, but that's just not necessary. Oh yeah, look at it ripple. That one's gonna have a nice little pucker right in the center too. Yep. Ooh, I like that pucker look. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that. Nice little pucker right in the center. Drop that right there. These should all be about 1.25 ounces, based on how full the mold is getting. So this isn't a huge long video. I'm going to pause it. I'm going to keep pouring, and then I'll be back with the stamping. All right, so now we're going to go from the blank poured bar to the brush finished snowflake bar for 2017. So we've got them poured here. lay it out on the bench. I'm going to take and I'm going to brush the top, get that gloss off, because it's Christmas time, so I want to get that snow, that sort of frosted finish to it. There we go. It's coming along quite nicely. I'm leaving the back shiny like they came out of the mold. And now we take our snowflake stamp. Make sure this is in the visibility. Center it as best I can near the top. Give it a couple of good whacks. So now we got our snowflake. Now the difficult part is getting the date on there, because it's all done freehand. And you don't want to overstamp, but you don't want to understamp either. Hopefully just a couple of light taps will get the date on there. A lot of these are going to have rings around the date. So there we have 2017 with the snowflake. And on the back, we're going to go with the traditional tree of life. Up near the top. These I got to give a pretty good wallop so that tree shows up, because there are air bubbles. But there's the tree. And the purity stamp will go at the bottom. And because I have such limited stamping space, the weight will be actually on the I'm going to stamp this one number 2. So I'm using these small stamps for the numbers, but I'm really driving that in. So there is number 2 of the snowflake 2017 limited run bars. So that, my friends, is how it's all going to take place. I think I have 12 of them poured now. I've got to get these finished up. And I think I already have 8 orders. So I'm trying to limit it to 2 per order, just because I don't have the time to pour 30 or 40 of these things. So in the meantime, it's Mr. Zeke. Let's do one more, because it's fun, and it's all about fun. This one's got some pour lines, some cooling lines on it, and a neat little dimple right in the middle. Alright, once again, let's get this snowflake lined up. Yeah, good snowflake. Get the date on here. Make sure. 2, 0, 1, and 7. And there we have it. Snowflake 2017, brush finish, limited run Mr. Zeke bars. So, cheers everybody. I appreciate you following along. And we will catch you on the next one. Have a happy Sunday. And there are the first 13 bars poured, stamped, weights on the back, 8 of which are already gone. You'll notice there's only 12 here. That's because number 5 is already on its way to Canada. I wanted to try to make sure it got there in time for Christmas. So, and then I've got this one here that came out really rough on the edges. I'm not sure if I'm going to offer that or if that one is going to go back into the furnace. I haven't decided yet. We'll just wait and see how many requests I get. So anyway, I appreciate everybody traveling along on this little journey with me for 2017, commemorating another year. So I appreciate it. Cheers everybody. Mr. Zeke at the silver pouring bench.